Hey guys, welcome to my review of the Resurrection Remix 8.6.9. So before we get into this review, I would like to clarify a few things. Firstly, there is no FBE encryption or file-based encryption in this one, so you don't have to wipe the internal storage before flashing this ROM. Secondly, this is based on the 4.4 kernel, so you can't flash 4.19 kernels on this one. Thirdly, this ROM only comes in one variant, which is the Google Apps variant. There is no vanilla variant. And finally, this ROM is unofficial, so you can't expect support officially from the Resurrection Remix team. So with that said, let's just get into this video.
SE Linux is enforcing and safety net passes by default, so all the banking apps work perfectly. Even Yono SBI app works perfectly without any problem. Resurrection Remix is one of the most customizable Android custom ROMs of all time. The customization is hidden under Resurrection Tools in the settings menu. Here you can see there are tons of customization. You can customize everything that you see on your home screen. The ROM has also support for changing the performance as per your need. As you can see, we have a slider here where we can turn into a power save mode or even into a performance mode when you want to game or something. I prefer to keep it in balance mode. And finally, the ROM does have support for Z parts, even though there is no direct sound enhancer in it. So I flashed Project Infinity PureCAF kernel on the first boot, as I prefer PureCAF kernels for almost every ROM. As you can see the Geekbench score for the kernel. About the battery life, I have taken the screenshot right after the Geekbench test. As you can see, the temperature is reached up to 43 degrees Celsius there. And after using for about 4 hours and 45 minutes since full charge, I lost only 35% charge, which is really impressive. I could get up to 12 hours of screen on time with that rate. The audio quality is actually exactly the same as stock ROM, so if you loved the audio quality in stock ROM, you would love the audio quality in Resurrection Remix as well. The reason I had to talk about the Wi-Fi speeds is because many people are misinformed about the capability of the Max Prime. As you can see, with a link speed of 150 Mbps, that is with channel bonding enabled, we can actually get up to 140 megabits per second download speed and equal 100 Mbps in upload speed. So this ROM supports channel bonding, so that's a good thing to note.
So I have faced only one bug when using this ROM, and I'm not even sure if it's a bug or like my network issue. So the problem was this: I was in a call and the earpiece speaker just stopped midway, and I had to switch to my speakerphone to hear the other person. So this happened only once or twice actually, and it doesn't happen often. The last time it happened was like 2 days ago. I have flashed this ROM about 4 days ago, and that's why I said I'm not even sure if it's a bug of the ROM or my network issue. So that's the only bug I've faced. Other than that, this ROM seems to be perfect. So here's the million-dollar question: is this a daily driver or not? I would definitely say yes. Aside from the fact I faced some call issues, which was weird. It never happened again. Since I'm not sure if it's the ROM bug, I'm gonna say this ROM is perfect in every way. Great performance, great battery life, smooth UI, great sound quality, and banking apps work without root. I would definitely recommend this ROM, and with that, I'm winding up this video. For more content, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit on that bell icon.